Now what I got here for you is a 5-pack of brushes that I ordered here recently. This is a larger size trim brush, okay? And the reason this would be a trim brush is because the bristles here are at an angle. So at this angle, it helps you when you're trimming those edges, okay? Now this is a pretty big, wide trim brush to cover a lot of space or a lot of area. Maybe at the top of your ceiling, at your baseboards area, something like that. All right. Now here's a little bit smaller trim brush, okay, for a little smaller jobs maybe, and something like this might be what we could use right here on our fireplace job. You can see right here we've been working on painting our fireplace in the last couple days. The fireplace was white, okay, so we painted it this gray, dark gray, blackish color here, right here. And you can see up on the sheetrock area right here is this area right here that needs to be trimmed out. And so a flat topped brush like this is generally not the best choice for a job like that. So a trim brush, the idea again is these pointed at an angle bristles here at an angle that helps you be more successful. So let's take a look at these other brushes that we have. This is the large trim brush, bristles at an angle here. Here's a slightly medium-sized, in-between sized bristle brush right here. Here is a much smaller trim brush right here. And again, you can see these are at an angle. And we also have brushes right here. Here is the flat brush, straight across traditional brush, and a much smaller one right here. All right. So you could use these brushes for, you know, painting cabinets or something like that, where maybe you want the brush strokes to show on your cabinet more so than rolling. So you're going to get a different look when you roll a wall as compared to brushing a wall. So normally on things like doors and cabinets, you may want to have a brush instead of a rolled look, okay? So these angled brushes right here, one of these would be a good choice for a job like this, okay? So the idea here would be to put some painter's tape along the sheetrock here, and then once you have painter's tape up and down, painter's tape is optional, but if you want to get the best look, painter's tape's probably what you need, and run up and down right here, all the way down, and now you're going to get a nice look all the way down with an angled brush like this for trimming purposes. So trim brush. So if you need some paint brushes, I like this little pack that we got here. 5 brushes for different variations, different needs right here. So if you're in the need for some paint brushes for some touch-up jobs around your house or some home improvement jobs right here, depending on what you're working on, several different varieties right here, a little variety pack, multi-pack. These little paint brushes right here should be just what you need to get your job done at your house.